This is a short video made from clips that did not make the previous video cut because of time constraints. Nothing very special, but it is the typical kind of amateur home machining I like to do. While making a new chisel handle, I noticed a problem with the toolrest banjo. The bolt that locks it to the bed of the lathe isn't sliding freely. It is also not moving as far as it could be. Some angle grinder action. One day I hope to use a milling machine for a job like this. That has given me some extra reach. Cleaning up the slot with a file. I planned on machining the upper part of the bolt square so it would slide easier, but this is not a good way to hold it in the chuck as the bolt head is pinned to the rest of the bolt. And holding the bolt like this doesn't leave a whole lot of room for machining. So in the end I decided to make a new bolt that would fit the 24mm spanner that came with the wood lathe. Hunting for a M16 bolt, I only found one, but it was too short. I'm continuing my search in the drawer of lost treasures. I found two usable candidates, and judging by the color, these came from the Fisher lathe I once had. A little cleanup. That's true enough. Time for a center hole for some live center support. Setting the tool bit at an angle so I can work between the live center and the bolt. It sounds a bit weird. It must be a tough bolt. Oops. Whoa. Lining things up again, cause what else can you do? I flipped the insert and I'm back in business. I had a difficult time trying to turn down that bolt. A new insert and a little less shim, and it worked a whole lot better. A little chamfer to start the threading die. A piece of M10 all thread. Moving the threading die onto the workpiece. And now I'm turning the pulley on the lathe while resting the threading handle on the tool post. Now and then backing off to break the chip. My old toothbrush in action. Look at that, it actually fits. What do you know? Turning down the shoulder a bit more, because the bolt could not fit inside the banjo slot. And now I get to show off my 1957 Gaco V150 electric hacksaw. Probably the best €100 I ever spent on a tool. The chuck backstop that fixed all the Brexit problems. A typical Rolingmetal surface finish. The best tool you can probably buy from Banggood. 4mm pilot drill. A 13mm drill bit, the biggest I can fit inside my chuck. Setting up a boring bar. And now some boring action. A bit of cleanup and the job is done. Seems to work great compared to the old bolt. And that's another little job done on the road to a plum tree bowl. But let's finish this handle first. Well, that's it for me. To be continued.